Welcome. Come in. Have a seat.
Come in. The doctor will be with you momentarily.
Here we go, baby. Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chick Chat.
Oh. If you change the form and flavor, it's not the same thing.
And now it's back. That's because she touched the mic. Annoying as F. Is that Tucky doing? Wow, that's creepy.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Ta-da! Welcome to Chick Chat.
Welcome. Second day of the week, first week of January. Second on-air day. No, wait a minute.
That's not right either.
That's not right either, because we were on yesterday, too.
Yeah.
Second episode of...
Patrick!
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Are we level? Are we on? Are we in? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I always get that light right there. We have to mask that light somehow.
So, point the camera down a bit.
I could. It's kind of a thing. How's everybody doing this week? First week of January, legitly, I should say. Yeah. I'm kind of stoked, kind of jazzed.
Snowing.
And it's snowing.
Sort of, kind of.
Welcome to Michigan. It's snowing. I'm also having a bad hair day, so there's that.
Yeah,
it's hat day.
Whatever.
It's hat day. This is my old sound system back when I used to DJ. Enjoy.
Hi, Greg. Hi, Momster. Hi, TC.
Hi,
Patrick.
Joe's here.
Debbie and Max.
They
love the new intro. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's all her.
I
only gave some editorial advice.
She did. It's very cat-centric.
Well, cats on the internet, so.
Cats on the internet.
Hi, Joe.
Joe's here, too. Look at everybody's here. Welcome. I'm glad you guys could come in.
And I got some errands run. You got some errands run?
And even though I got up late, I still got some errands run, which is huge. We took care of a few things.
I'm going to be baking and cooking this weekend.
So videos will be coming on that for sure because
Julie McIntyre.
Hello, dear.
Yeah, we're going to try a new thing.
Well, it's winter. And when winter hits, we had a choice. We could do the gaming thing again, or we could do this. And since Mary hasn't done this yet and she wants to do it, I'm all on it. So it's going to be baking and cooking, right?
Yeah.
You want to share what your first recipe is going to be?
No.
Okay.
It's a surprise.
It's a mystery.
So, yeah, a little bit. I have a lot of my maternal grandmother's recipes.
Yes.
Of course, I don't know how old they are. Well, they're old.
Well, you know how old she was, so you kind of have an idea.
But some of them are hand-me-downs from her relatives. So
here, my guidelines were this: please, God, don't put anything in Jell-O. It's my only.
There might be at some point.
Please, oh God, don't put anything besides fruit in Jell-O.
There might be some Jell-O recipes.
There better not be any spam in Jell-O.
Oh God, no.
Or no.
No, Dylan Hollis has done that already, and he threw himself on the sword for those. So
TC is seconding that. No Jell-O. I agree, sir. I agree 100%.
Come on.
Chaos got gas. Good. I think because it's going back up. So good on you for
it was like
gas.
$3.39 at some of the gas stations.
Yeah, it popped
I probably
back
need
up.
gas too. So.
Yep, we're trying it. We'll see. I mean, of course, we got to get the shooting done first, but she got everything for this weekend to do it.
Well, almost everything.
What are you missing?
Yeast.
There's really?
A hint.
Yeast.
Meyer had none.
How can Meyer? Well,
they had pizza crust yeast.
No,
that ain't what I need.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Aldi, when the show's
I wouldn't
done,
be opposed to pizza.
I'm going to. Well, maybe sometime down the road.
No, yeah.
It's not going to be like exclusive grandma's recipes because that would be a very short-lived
list. Well, I don't know. It could be other grandma's recipes.
But I just bought a bunch of cookbooks at an estate sale.
Yeah. Boy, did she ever. Like a whole box full.
Because I got inspired watching Dylan Hollis. I think that's his name. And I was like, this is cool.
It could be fun.
It could be fun.
And you can edit it really. I mean, it doesn't have to be super long and drawn out, right?
No.
Yeah. So we can edit it out or edit it down to a manageable level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It doesn't have to be a half-hour cooking show. Because the one recipe I'm making, the baking recipe I'm making, I have to make it and then put it in the fridge overnight.
I agree, TC. He does deserve a show in the
Oh my God. I love him.
Yep.
I am like late to the show with him, but
hey,
he's
good.
Absolutely adore his shorts.
You might want to
short
rephrase
videos.
that. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. I was gonna say, what? You adore his short?
He's just he's funny.
He's funny.
He's funny as hell.
And she got new toys.
And she threw himself on. You know,
he
throws himself and tries the food. And I
honestly reviews it. But I said she got new toys. You got some new toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for short format, it's easy to catch up on stuff. True. So, you got a couple new toys actually.
I got a new digital thermometer for food.
Just looking forward to that.
For food. And I got
a long probe.
I got a new grater.
Yes, a handheld grater, right?
Yeah.
So prepare for some zesting. This is what
happens when you spend some of the
zesting
winter months.
Yeah.
Watching Great Bake Off shows.
Well, that's true too. My shoulder looks so big. Oh, that's my shirt.
Because we're
in the winter months.
Big?
What? No, the shoulder was popped up. I look like a linebacker for whatever. There you go. The shirt is comfy. It does kind of hang in odd ways. Kind of
good
like me.
Digital thermometer and a good scale. I went to Meijer.
Truly.
I'm hoping it's a good digital thermometer. It was $25.
It better be.
But those, the little round ones we have, they're hard to read and they're little. And Lisa,
welcome, dear. Hello. Gonna give up on being an old. Oh,
what brand is it? That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked. I have no clue.
She has no clue.
It's black with silver.
I read a book once. It was blue. Yeah,
it was a blue cover.
Yeah, there you go.
So, TC, if I remember, I'll send you an email and let you know what brand it is. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon if you don't mind ordering things from Amazon.
I'm torn, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's more of for convenience, and you can't find that crap around here, kind of thing. So, speaking of reselling, have got a bank. I love it when I have a bank. I have a bank of listings waiting to be listed. I'm very happy about that. Because, it's a thing. I mean, we use stacks and stacks of CDs. So there are a bunch of CDs, but I have a bank now. So I don't have to list it, sit down and list at any particular time. And I keep this bank waiting. So it's a handy thing to do. Because you want to list every day.
Yeah. I don't do that, but I should, but I don't.
So while you're upstairs baking, I'll be recording that.
You're going to be recording.
And I will be listing at the same time because I can. So yeah, it should be fun. You got to clean the kitchen.
Yeah.
But that's not. I mean, it's not dirty. It's just I have to tidy up.
Hey, fishing and picking.
Christian cooking shows. I have not. Is there such a thing? Oh, wait a minute. Is that where they take? Yeah, I have seen those. Where the guy's like, "Here, I'll make this for you," and he ends up using juice and weird things to make these weird prison food. Or prison snacks or whatever.
Jennifer Hayes.
Yeah, I know, right? They do weird things with their but it's what they're cooking with what you got. Satisfying. Yeah, I know, right? Bank. I love a bank. Bring me in. So what's up with everybody else? We know what we're gonna be doing this weekend. Cooking. And listing.
I bought a chicken.
You bought a chicken.
Not a live one.
No, I was going to say.
I don't have to pluck it.
We need the eggs, but you don't have to pluck it. We can't. We don't have a space for a chicken.
We have a backyard.
Well, I know, but we don't have in the winter. We don't have a coop.
I don't want a coop.
We don't have a caged-in area.
I don't need another critter that I have to be responsible for.
No. Plenty. So true. I might do a record play later. I don't know. I got to do that because Friday, remember? Friday's coming. Friday is the Deals of the Dawns, and I will be on that, and I will bring records. Bring me down clothes. What? Worst thing to get is hand-me-down clothes. Exactly.
Did Dave snuck in. Hey, Dave.
Where did Dave get in here?
I love hand-me-down recipes.
Dave.
And a lot of these I've never tried from my grandmother.
There he is. Hey, Dave. Enoch's still wearing his Santa hat. So you haven't tried them? Mm-hmm. You have some recipes from your mom that you've tried, like your bunket.
That's from my grandmother.
Grandmother. Yes, from your grandmother. Sorry. So you know that works.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good. Explain to people what bunket is, because it's a Dutch thing, I believe. It's like an almond pastry.
Yeah, it's an almond pastry, and the Dutch apparently originated from the Dutch, and they would make it in the shape. They would only make it at Christmas time, and they would make it in the shape of the initial of the person you're giving it to.
So you get an M.
I get an M. You get a D.
Right.
Mom would get a P. But we don't do that anymore. We just make them straight.
Yeah, they're easy because you got to roll. Don't you roll them up?
Yeah, but you got to make a dough. You got to refrigerate the dough. Yep. You got to make the almond paste. They're not an inexpensive thing to make.
She doesn't make almond paste. She buys it. I can see you making almond paste. That would be horrible.
At some point, I probably will.
I hope you don't need any of the boxed. It was boxed milk or something, or boxed.
No, you threw those out.
I did. They were old. When the expiration date says 2018, you don't want to use it anymore.
Dave, I hate that saying. If you're not Dutch, you're not much. He
knows because he's from Michigan, and that's the
I know. And I grew up with that saying, and I saw bumper stickers, and I thought, how egotistical. Yuck.
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea.
I don't like it.
Affirmations.
Tell us food. It's noon, gang.
Yeah, no.
So,
seriously, that's why.
So basically, I'm
food.
Just probably on the weekend, I'm going to make something and have Dawn film it. We're going to try it. See how it goes.
And then Dawn will edit it. Hopefully while she's eating it. No, I mean, I will edit it to a point where we'll see if you want to do a short or you want to do a long. I guess, isn't that what it is? It's not a short, it's a long. Hey. We love Enoch. Yes, exactly. In that hat. I agree.
I think with the Santa hat, it's pretty cool.
Well, you already told them you got chicken.
Yeah.
So they can guess.
That's dinner. And I thought, well, since I'm making dinner, I might as well film it because,
She cooks so rarely that it's an event.
Pretty much. It is an event.
She cooks so rarely that it's an event, so we have to tape it. There you go.
Let's put it this way. I have to go to 3 different stores to get all the ingredients. Which
amazes me. Leaks are involved.
Yeah.
And
not in the baking, in the cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
So that was at one store, and that's the only thing I got at that one store. Though I should have checked for Easter because who knew the store would be out.
Oh, there you go. Chaos is making pancakes in shapes of things.
No, he said 1 year for his wife's birthday. He made her pancakes in the shape.
That's cool.
I just make them round. I made pancakes for Christmas morning.
You did. You made a full-on breakfast.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full English breakfast, but it was a full-on.
It was enough
breakfast.
To fill us up.
It was eggs. It was bacon.
And
pancakes. And if you wanted toast, you could have had the toast too.
But why would you have toast if you have pancakes?
I don't think you should.
No. See?
No. It's too much.
So yeah, and then
anything with bacon, I'm good with it.
I didn't get out the door right away, so then I ran to Meijer.
Which was a trip into itself.
Right? Yeah, that's always a good time.
Yeah.
That's no, but
what? Meijer. It's Meijer.
I know.
Yeah. It's better than Walmart.
Oh God.
You could have gone to Walmart. Thank God you didn't.
Nobody carries leeks, so. Though I'm thinking of growing my own. If this is a thing.
Okay. I'm not sure how much leek-centric.
Not very much.
Yeah.
But it's good for soups and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we'll see.
And if you're far-fetched, you walk around with one. Thank you. That's my Pokemon tie-in. You're welcome.
So now I just have to go to Aldi and get the basics, like milk, eggs. hopefully
Mom
used.
knows treasures. Welcome, welcome, dear.
Hey,
We're talking about leeks. No, we're not.
does anybody cook with leeks?
Do you have
Anybody
a pan with a
know?
hole in it?
Does anybody? Oh my God! I looked at a baking dish.
Oh, here we go.
A 9x.
This is a rabbit hole you could fall way down into.
$35 for that thing.
Yes.
I was like, get
Bakeware
the
ain't
fuck out.
cheap. Bakeware ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. I imagine that's on the list, though, right? Was it like a?
No, I'm gonna use whatever we have in the house
Oh, okay.
because
Leek soup is good, says Chaos.
ooh, Julie uses it in veggie soup.
There you go.
Eggs here, $7 a dozen.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh,
And Joe cooks chicken leek soup.
ooh. There you go.
They're expensive.
Leeks?
Yeah, it was like
Oh.
3 something for 3
Look at
whole
all that-
leeks.
Everything's expensive. Look at eggs here. See the eggs? Midwest says eggs. Yes, ridiculous. We need to find a cheap egg source. I don't know what that would
I
be.
think it's called Aldi.
Well, yeah, they're not as bad at Aldi, but not great prices. I was at Sam's Club, and to get a dozen and a half, it was like $8. So it is expensive. Make a discount pork roast. Ooh. Hey, there's something too we found out. Speaking of that, there we go. Ooh,
Ooh, I love a good pork roast.
yeah. So I found out. So back in the day, you used to be able to get a combination pork and beef roast, all tied together in a nice little roasty bundle, and you can't get that anymore. At least not at Meijer or Martin's or well, I haven't tried the really smaller butchers yet, but it's an old thing that they don't do anymore. Because Mom sent me to the store to get a combo beef and pork roast.
Yeah, they don't do it.
They don't do it, which makes no sense to me. And the guy is like, "Oh, that's an old thing. They don't do that anymore."
There you go. Yeah. So what would you do if you're making an old recipe that requires it?
You would have to literally buy baking twine or cooking twine, and then kind of bastardize a beef and pork piece together and then stick it in. I think, which is really all it is. It's just done by a professional.
I don't know how much eggs are at Aldi's nowadays. The last dozen and a half we bought was at Sam's Club, and I don't remember what we paid there either.
I can do a little research.
It doesn't matter what they cost because I need them, so I'm going to get them.
How much do eggs cost at Aldi's? Eggs at Aldi. Well, they don't really
See,
put price in.
in-store price. You just have to click on it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so cage
That's
freeze.
cage free.
Oh, we don't want cage free. Well, I mean,
Oh, you got to go to the store to see. They're not putting it on the website. Yeah,
I'm not telling you. They're not
things are
telling you.
expensive.
It's like, no, you can't have eggs prices. I'm sorry. It's not cool. That sucks.
I thought about that,
I
Lisa,
don't let you know.
is getting on the Nextdoor app and saying who's got chickens and wants to sell some eggs. Because I saw somebody else did that too.
You could.
Because like if you're going to spend this much money in a store buying eggs,
Yeah.
why not buy them from a neighbor?
I know a few people who get eggs from their coworkers or friends that have chickens. So yeah. Oh, well, we know the neighbor down the road just got the rooster.
Well, we also know the guy down the road that has honey.
Yeah.
Next summer, I'm going to talk to him
Hit that guy up.
because I love honey in my tea.
What she's drinking right now. They used to be the cheapest. So yeah, too far away. Yeah, that's the other thing. Convenience. You have to, like, how far away do you want to drive to get cheap eggs? At some point, the cost of driving there outweighs the cost.
Yeah,
of eggs.
fortunately, we live in an area that, while we're kind of grocery store, not a lot.
Yeah.
I know. Well, we hear Wilbur crowing apparent every
Once in a
now
while.
and then.
Instead of the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the heck? It'd be nice though.
We have dozens, no pun of folks here. They're locally that are offering eggs.
You can even meet their chickens. Aw. Give them little pep talks. I love chickens.
I will check into that.
I like chickens. I don't mind chickens. We could have chickens if you really want to have chickens, but again, we'd have to build it.
No, I don't want. No.
You don't want chickens?
I grew up with chickens in the basement. Come on.
That's not normal, by the way.
I know that's not
That's
normal.
not a normal thing. Who the heck has chickens in their
You've
basement?
met my family.
I'm just saying.
You didn't never meet my dad, really.
No, well, kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, nobody has chickens in their basement but you. But you.
Yeah.
But you. But you. Chickens in the basement. I mean, it keeps them warm. I wouldn't want to clean up after them.
It was a mess. It was a freaking mess. Just trust me on this, people. They weren't good eating because they didn't feed them properly.
Teacher's house.
Yes, it would be costly
It
in
would
more
be
ways
very,
than one.
You don't want to, toilet paper's cheaper and it ain't that cheap. So there you go. It's true. Wasted eggs. Wasted. I don't think I ever egged anybody's house.
I never did.
I didn't.
Toilet paper, maybe, but.
Yeah, no. I don't think I egged anybody's house.
I don't know if chickens can be potty trained.
I don't think so.
They were in our sub basement. My father had to brainstorm that he should have chickens in the basement. I don't know why. Trust me on this. I was little.
No, this was the basement with the high water table, too.
Yeah.
Think about that.
The basement that was built below water table level.
Which was crazy.
So
and no sump.
There was like at least 50 plus.
You had a sump or you didn't have a sump?
We had a sump pump.
Did it work all the time?
Mostly.
Unless the power went out, then you were SOL.
And that happened too. So he had the crazy idea of like 50 some chicks.
That's a lot of chicks.
And about this, and it's
so your basement is about the size of a shed, if you're lucky, like a small shed. Like
so
you can put a mower and maybe a snowblower in this shed.
He fenced off. He built, and at this point, why don't you just build a shed outside for the chickens? Because we had acreage. Like
it wasn't like you guys were lacking in ground space.
So he built with chicken wire and 2x4s or whatever.
I love it. Yeah.
He built an enclosure for them in part of the basement. And, about the time that they got
big. The sub basement or the basement where the piano was?
The sub basement.
Oh, okay.
The unfinished part.
The unfinished part. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my mother and father butchered them. And put a curtain across because there was no door to the sub basement. It was a tri-level house. And put it so when they butchered them, they didn't want us to watch that part. So we're little kids, right? I was probably like 9.
God help us. Okay.
I was probably 8 or 9 at the time.
Yeah.
But then they would bring up garbage cans full of all the icky stuff. And we saw that. Like, what is the difference, people? If you're going to expose your children to the harsh nature of living in the country,
can't take it. I can't take it.
And then he left. Then my dad left.
After he got his chickens.
So, the chickens went to the freezer and he left. I remember that he left. He and my mom split up. And then the basement flooded. So now we've got wet chicken poo down there. Yeah. And the neighbors came down to help. And they literally were taking buckets. They would shovel chicken shit into the buckets and then dump it in a wheelbarrow.
It's so hard. Now
and
you know why
take it out back and dump it.
You understand now why it's so hard to hashtag this show. I'm just saying. That's bad. I'm sorry.
Plus, having chickens, I don't recommend it because they're dusty. Chickens are dusty.
They're birds.
And so
birds are dusty.
All that dust came up through the floorboards. And the house was always dusty. I'm surprised we didn't get sick. Therapy isn't it? Oh, trust me, I'm in therapy.
It's never too late. And unfortunately it goes on and on and on. I know, right? This is just the wrong
Yeah, it's one of those things like you think it's just a part of your childhood, and then you know.
No, nobody else was grown up.
Everybody
had chickens
in
their
then
basement.
Somebody in your life, you tell the story, and they get you that like while you're telling the story, that like deer in the headlight look like
what?
I'm like, that's not normal. And then the light bulb goes on and goes, yeah, then what about all this other stuff? That's not normal either.
That's not normal. That's it. Trying. I can't wear the hat anymore. It's annoying me. It's not a hat day. the hair may contradict me, but it's not happening.
Man, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, that looks horrible. But anyway, no, not normal. Don't. We're glad you didn't decide to relive your childhood and do that here.
No, we're never doing that.
Good Lord Almighty. Yeah, it got dark quick, didn't it? What the hell, man? What the hell?
Yeah, everybody's got a story from their childhood that's not normal.
It's true. It's not the Brady Bunch. I don't know. But anyway, so you're going to try.
My house was not the Brady Bunch. Trust me on this.
No.
That's the dryer again.
It's a dryer telling us it's done. That was lovely.
Why it keeps going off.
Because the button's been pushed.
Mary needs to make story videos like I do. Chickens in the Basement would make for a great story video.
Good.
You just heard it.
There you go.
That's it. The end.
I'll have to take the clips from this and edit it in.
It was a mess.
Oh.
When your basement floods almost twice a year, it's a mess.
Don't do it. Don't do it. First of all, chickens would need sunshine and
they were not good at eating chickens.
They were stressed. Of course they weren't good at eating.
Yeah, they were stressed because they were in confined quarters.
I mean, you may find enough bugs to eat in the basement.
Down in that basement, yeah, it was a scary basement.
It was a scary basement. Now, didn't he have his like...
No, that was her second husband.
Oh, okay. It was a different husband. Because I remember there being like saws and drill presses and things down there.
No. Yeah, there were. But that was the second husband.
Gotcha. Better that
was
chickens.
Way after I moved out of the house.
I think she traded up at that point. Well, I'm just saying, as far as what's in the basement.
Yeah, the chickens needed sunlight. There was basically no sunlight in the basement.
No.
A couple little windows on the other side of the basement.
Yeah, Allison made in the little room. Imagine having chicken. No. Did you have a rooster too, or just chickens?
I'm sure there were roosters in that group.
Well, you would have heard them.
I think I blocked a lot of it out.
Repressing memories is a wonderful thing.
Like, you don't have to. I don't know. There probably was. Because when baby peeps, when they're little baby peeps, you can't really sex them.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never tried to sex a chicken or figure out chick. I think chicks.
When they start crowing, they're usually roosters.
They're roosters at that point. Yes.
If they're just clucking,
I think they're they show a little after before that. I should say.
I don't remember ever getting any eggs from these suckers either. So poor chickens.
They weren't being raised to lay eggs. They were being raised for food.
Yeah.
So I bet you.
I just remember them being scrawny.
They weren't fed properly.
No.
And they weren't sunlighted.
No.
Poor things. You're basically what you're saying is your family had one of the first like industrial farms where they just hid them in the basement.
Yeah.
Put them in
she's
closed
still
things.
Married to me.
I can't tell you. Hardly the chickens of tomorrow. No, it's not the chickens of tomorrow. Industrial farming.
It did not go well.
Cottage industry of industrial farming. I don't know how you even categorize.
He tried raising pigs too.
In the basement?
No.
Oh, thank God.
At the junkyard.
Imagine him for a moment, will you?
And then he wouldn't feed them. He fenced off this.
What did he think they were going to feed themselves?
No,
at a junkyard.
I tried to go out there and feed them.
This is an automotive junkyard.
Yes. Still there.
Hopefully no pigs, though.
No.
Okay.
I highly doubt it.
Your father was an interesting man.
That's one way of putting it.
I was trying to be polite. Trying to be nice.
He could be
trying not to assault you.
He's dead.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
The guy had a screw loose, and he was... There you go.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
That's not an insult, really.
Well...
I'd rather have somebody who could do a lot of little things than one thing only.
Well, he...
Just saying.
He did welding. He had...
Wait a minute. What is Kaya saying? My sister to this day still believes that they are. This was a yes. This story. Rabbits. Do you have rabbits?
No, we didn't have rabbits.
You should not tell her. She will never forgive you. Thank you. Horror stories. Exactly.
No, we never had rabbits.
But you had pigs at the.
Well, this is after the divorce. He had.
Oh, he raised pigs after the divorce.
Yeah.
At the car.
They didn't do well either. I know.
He's not obviously
He
not
didn't take
good
care
at
of 'em.
care and feeding of
It
things
was like,
or people.
oh, this is a good idea. I'll have some, pigs
He had
for
a
food.
problem with follow through.
Bingo.
Thank you.
Didn't
Great
follow through on the
ideas.
marriage. And Lissa, that would require years of therapy to figure out why my mother said, hey, yeah, good idea. And it's more information than I want to share on YouTube at this
That's
point.
right. Yeah.
The dynamics between my lovely parents.
Horror stories from the farm. There you go. That would do it.
I can give you a couple.
Please. Save it for video. Save it. We'll shoot it for
And
video.
Cass, you should not tell her.
Don't tell her.
Don't ruin it.
No.
Don't ruin it.
She might even suspect. She might in the back of her mind think,
just don't ruin it for her.
But don't do it. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
This is not, you want to just
you don't want to be on
let
her
that
shit
way.
list.
Some things are best not shared. I tell her that every day, but she keeps sharing. So there you go. Just saying.
Hey, how many kids get to say that,
I had chickens in my basement?
The weekends that your father had custody of you,
here we go.
You get to go play in the junkyard for a day.
Actually, I would find that fun.
I know. I did too.
I would find that extremely amusing. Give me a wrench and let me go crazy.
That's his way of spending time with us.
Well,
letting us loose in the junkyard.
Yeah, well, like I said, he
nothing dangerous
had a problem
there.
with commitment and follow through, obviously. Yeah, go far away from animal husbandry.
The thing is, he was raised on a farm. That's the thing. But it was mostly, I think they had mostly cows. I never really found out.
Oh, see, DC's like, I couldn't eat chicken.
Hey, DC.
Couldn't eat eggs. No, because you had chickens? And you knew where they came from, probably.
Well, yeah.
I probably could. Keeping chickens and slaughtering chickens are two different things.
I could never do the slaughtering part.
I could probably keep chickens. No, I'm not signing up for this for the eggs. Because eggs don't bother me. I know where they come from. That's not a big deal. Slaughtering chickens, on the other hand, though, is not I'm not good at slaughtering. I have a hard time pulling fish hooks out of fish. I hate fishing because it hurts the fish.
I know.
I'm terrible that way. And no,
You're
I am not
terrible
vegan.
that way. That's actually compassionate.
I'm not a vegan. I will eat meat. I'm just, I don't want to have to do the dirty work, I guess.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Confessions. Here we go. Yeah. Hi, TC. Hi, honey. It comes in with that egg.
Right in. Yeah.
Jumping in with both feet. Yeah. Eggs. Oh, they are nasty creatures. Loose, eating worms and bugs and yeah, and shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere.
And she had them in her basement. Thank you very much.
You missed that part.
And they'll eat and pack it on the ground, so you got to keep moving the cage so they have fresh space if you're putting them on a lawn.
Yeah.
They will debug your lawn real quick.
Yeah.
And de-lawn your lawn real quick, too.
Yeah.
But
they'll eat just about anything.
They will. They're little velociraptors that way.
Pretty much. They're hailing from their dinosaur roots.
That's right.
Their DNA, man.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos. Got a point, buddy. It's not coming up in StreamYard or at highlight. There we go. Yes. Give me some dead animals and some eggs and chicken.
So yeah, we're gonna do a baking and cooking show.
Yeah, first dish will be eggs with a side of chicken, and it's called the Mother and Child Reunion. No, we're not doing that. But oh yeah, and plucking shit. God, no, please, no.
Yeah, farm people are sometimes back in the day were not known for their compassion. Some were.
Well, you don't.
Were humane about how
you kill the chicken and then you pluck it.
Well, first of all, yes.
You don't just grab a live chicken and start plucking away. That would be bad.
That would be.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of torturing small animals.
No.
Or even large animals.
I think when you grow up in the country and around farms and stuff like that, you kind of compartmentalize.
Well, you have to.
What happens to cows and what happens to pigs.
At some point, it's survival
chickens.
over whatever.
Yeah,
I get that.
Because, I knew this stuff went down.
Here you go.
Dinosaurs in the basement. Dave could be our marketing guy.
I'm telling you, Dave. I know, right? It's not going to hurt anymore. Well, they're pretty much as hurt as they're going to be. But I believe in humane farming.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want my chickens all, and I know many of them are and still are, stuffed into a small, either a small cage or a giant warehouse where they really don't see sunlight or anything. I hate that.
Yeah.
So I want my food to have a good, healthy life, full of sunshine and roses and all the bugs it can eat and all the food it can eat, and then, and only then. But none of us know where our food comes from anymore.
No,
truly. I mean, we don't know if the chicken we're buying is humanely raised or whatever. Even there's some Amish chicken. There's some Amish farmers who are really doing warehouse farming.
I know.
So
I didn't buy theirs.
I don't know if they all are, but truly, something's listed as Amish raised doesn't necessarily mean it was raised well. Yeah, I know. We were just saying, eggs are up like crazy. Eggs used to be a cheap meal, not anymore.
It's because of the avian flu.
Yeah,
bird flu.
There's a lot of reasons.
Where's Papa going with the axe? I don't know if an axe wasn't involved because I wasn't allowed to look in the basement.
It's yeah. Well, he had to do it with something. Large butcher knife, hatchet, whatever.
You've heard the stories. They wring the necks of the chickens.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah,
but still,
Grandma went out back and got
her hostility out on the chickens.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. That's why. Yeah,
I would be a horrible farmer unless, like I said, if we regress to the point where we all have to have our own farms and our own food,
I'd make it work.
You'd have to. I'd
make it work, but it's not something high on my list of things to do. I would just like to cook and bake
without the guilt.
Without the death.
Yes. Oh yeah, we got. Yep. That's yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, my dad's parents had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
Actually, both sides of family had a farm, a dairy farm at one point. My mom, when she was a teenager, when they moved out to the country, my uncle wanted to raise dairy cows.
Ooh.
And so she had to.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You twist the chicken. Yeah, that's so. I couldn't.
It's what they did.
I know.
It's what they did.
I know. I wouldn't want to do it.
And I'm sure there are still people in this country that live that way.
Oh, wait a minute. There was a challenge thrown down here. I know an Amish.
I don't know. I don't know the name of that book. I thought you were kidding.
That book. Where's Papa going with the axe?
Old Yeller?
Probably. No, that was a rifle.
Yeah.
That was a rifle.
I have no idea.
It wasn't Bambi. I know that.
I have no idea. Really, honestly. I've never heard that line in a book. It's obviously not
a great line, though.
Children's book.
It's a great line. Well, where's Papa? Yeah, it's a great book. Great line. I don't know, but please let us know what it is, because come on.
I probably would have to hire somebody to come and, if we lived on a little farm.
Here is my field of chickens. Please go kill them all. Flour sack over their head.
I don't have a flour sack. Therefore, I can't have chickens.
Take this microfiber
Charlotte's
cloth.
Web? Seriously?
Oh. Yeah, see, I haven't read that in forever. But I don't remember that being the first time.
I don't remember that.
Going out to kill a pig. Or whatever.
Plus, you got vet bills for said chickens.
If you're
going to take care of said chickens.
Plus, I know they're medicated to the nines, antibiotics and things to keep them somewhat
healthy. If they're living
plus there's steroids
a good
involved.
Free range life,
they shouldn't need it. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard Chaos makes a good point. One of the things that friends of ours actually had chickens, and they said it was more expensive for the upkeep of the chickens, the feed, all that for the eggs. It was cheaper. It was less expensive just to go to the store and buy.
Yes. Your brain is full of this stuff.
That's
That's
why
how your brain works.
That's why you get along with us,
Yeah,
because
that's
her
true.
brain is like that too.
No, well. Thank you, dear.
It's a good thing.
I appreciate it. But yeah, right now, being a farmer's raising right now. It's been that way for a while.
Yeah.
It's cheaper just to
So
buy it.
having backyard chickens is not necessarily a less expensive
No.
way of getting eggs.
It is cheap. It is maybe, but not.
Plus, you have to find a vet in this area
Who does chickens?
Does
our vet do chickens?
You would have to bring the chickens in, and I doubt that they do chickens. I think they're more like pets.
Well, you could say it's a pet.
You would have to find a vet that you could take chickens to, or have them come to the house.
Yeah, Chicken Run is definitely on the list now, buddy. Except they were making pies out of them. Just pies. And I think they're going to remake Chicken Run, or do a sequel. Somebody told me they were doing a sequel to Chicken Run, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. $5 rotisserie chicken.
Oh, we forgot to put the mail out. I hope he's not early today.
Oh, no. We're screwed if so. You want to run up and do it right now?
No.
I'm gonna
it is what it is. We're on a roll.
Excuse me.
We're talking about all sorts of fun things.
We're talking about, yeah, rotisserie chicken is cheaper. Come on. But where's that chicken been? We eat a lot of shit we shouldn't anyway.
You think?
Yeah, somebody's been here. Oopsie, we're in trouble now. Hang on. I'm looking to see who's. No, that was you.
Did you look at the time stamp?
No, I didn't look at the timestamp. I just looked at the video of you getting out of the car.
That would be me lugging in all the groceries.
Yeah.
Now.
Nobody's here.
In one fell swoop. Although, if you are keeping chickens to keep the bug population control, the eggs become just a happy bonus.
True. We're not too bad as far as bugs go around here. I mean, in the South, yeah, they'd be handy as hell. But around here, Michigan, we usually have a winter freeze that kills a lot of the nasties.
Yeah.
Off, and then they have to restart again.
They eat ticks.
We don't have a lot of ticks in our yard.
Well, we're very fortunate.
We are very fortunate. But that's what I count on the opossum.
I worry about that when I garden because we have trees.
Yeah, I mean that's why we.
And now I'm itchy. God dang it!
That's why I enjoy the possum population that we have. Greg and Christine, welcome, dear.
Hello.
Welcome. How you doing, sweetie?
Yeah, Greg says.
Thank you.
They lose money on rotisserie chickens. It's just basically
it's a loss leader. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, Alyssa. Rotisserie chickens, no matter where you get them from, it's like easy meal, man. For a few bucks.
Poor Christine doesn't know what you walked in on. We're basically Mary's confessing that her family had a,
Noelle and I did shows together. It was a F5 tornado mashing between our heads.
Good gosh. No kidding. I wish. Your brain works faster than your mouth.
Our Meyer does okay rotisserie chicken.
You do okay. Yeah.
It's an easy meal.
Do more fried chicken. I have a hard time eating a lot of fried chicken, but
she came in at chicken. Yeah, you missed some of the good bits.
Raising chicken. The confession of Mary's family raising chickens in her basement. You missed that. Craziness. Yeah. Craziness.
Chickens in the basement.
It's nuts. Mary will be doing a confessional and short videos on the horrors that were her childhood, I guess. We're working on that too. So yes, thank you for coming in though. We do appreciate you and the thumbs up. Is there any other things? Were you raising chickens in the basement, pigs at the junkyard? Was there any other horses? No.
I had a pony.
You had a pony.
Actually, I had two ponies. The first pony.
What happened to the first pony?
You know this story.
I do, and that's why I'm asking.
So in the wintertime, we kept the pony at a friend's about a mile down the road at their little farmette. And in the spring, we had a storm, and the pony, we believe, got struck by lightning.
So, okay.
So I never got to use, here's a sad little story. I never got to use the little pony saddle I got for Christmas because my pony died.
So when you think of My Little Pony, think of her little electric pony.
He was a nasty little pony.
He was well. Maybe God struck him down.
I think his name was Bucky.
Bucky the pony,
for a reason,
died by the wrath of God, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
A lightning struck, or Thor, or whatever. I don't know who's throwing lightning, but Zeus. Zeus throws lightning. There you go. Zeus struck down your little pony.
Yeah.
How does a pony get? What was it, out in the field in the rainstorm, basically, or was it in the garage?
It was laying on its side, and it looked like it had been running. So we think that the lightning hit the windmill and electrocuted the pony.
There's a visual.
Or he just died. I don't know.
How old was said pony?
I don't remember. I was little. For God's sake, I had a pony saddle.
You had a pony.
Yeah.
You got a pony saddle, and your pony got hit by lightning.
Yeah, so I never got to use the saddle.
You can't make this shit up, people. Just saying. Wow.
And the other pony I had, my mom ended up selling it.
I know it's a downer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to down you out here, kids. Horror shirts. Childhood pets gone wrong. We could do that. I got a question. You still have the saddle though.
Yeah.
She still has her
it's
saddle.
in bad shape, but I got it.
Now, mind you, she has no horse.
And my butt wouldn't fit in the saddle anyway.
And it's a pony saddle for a child, but she has it. We're gonna use it to decorate or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Didn't you?
Hey, Dee Dee.
Didn't your poodle get kicked in the head by a cow or something? Wasn't that?
No, we had this miniature poodle. Was actually like
It felt like it was a herding dog.
Yeah, so
I thought it was a herding dog.
We never treated him like a foo-foo dog. And he was a miniature, but he was the run of the litter, so he's like probably 7 pounds wet.
So he was a mini.
He was small.
He was a small miniature.
He loved to ride in the bicycle basket.
That's cute. There's
cute. He loved it. Loved it. He would sit in that basket, his little floppy ears, in the wind.
But didn't he chase cows?
Yeah.
Didn't he get kicked in the head by a cow?
No, he got injured. Not bad. He got kicked in the leg or something.
Because he chased the cows.
Don't chase cows, the first time he went across the street to chase the heifers, and heifers, for you city kids, are cows, female cows that have not been bred yet.
Talking about red
lighting.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of dogs have that little dog, delusion. It's true. I'm a big ass dog. No, you're not.
So we would try to yell at him and get him to come back, and he was just. So you got weeds that are a couple feet tall, right? And the first time, and so you would just see this little black furry thing boinking. It's a word.
It was a black poodle.
It's a little black poodle boinking, trying to see where the cows were, and the cows were freaked out, so they huddled.
This little black thing popping up and down.
Lambs.
I have seen videos on YouTube where there's a thing popping up in the field and it's black, and it's usually a paranormal thing.
No,
these cows had this cryptid thing coming after them.
Yeah, and so they huddled the first time.
Yeah,
like they're freaked out, right?
When you see something boinking around in the field and you don't know what it is,
and you're a cow,
you huddle.
So after the first couple times, we just quit yelling for him to come back. And then we're like, well, if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. And so one day he came back and he was like,
he got hurt.
He got hurt. And we're like, dude.
Suck it up. You asked for it? Your compassion knows no bounds.
He quit doing it.
Your compassion knows no bounds.
You live in the country. Sometimes you kind of have to take the hard line. Like, dude, sorry.
Well, was it broken? Do you know?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I don't think so.
I see this dog from now on just hopping through the field like this. Okay, just saying.
The only time we went chasing after him is he would, because we didn't always chain him up to let him run around and do his business outside. So sometimes he would meander down to the neighbors or my grandparents' old farm, and he would start chasing their ducks and geese and stuff. And we had to hightail our butts down there to go get them before they came home because they would have shot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
That was the understanding in the neighborhood. If any of your pets, your cats.
There you go. Gribbies. You only do it once.
Yeah, exactly.
Touch the hot stove, kid. Go ahead.
Exactly. So we would have to go down there and get the dog before the neighbors got home, and because it was understood that if your cat or your dog was ever caught trying to kill
chickens, usually
their chickens or whatever,
harassing the cows, I wouldn't kill.
It's your loss. Too bad. So sad.
Yeah, because dogs and chickens, whatever. But I have far fewer horror stories than you have.
In therapy, we teach people to change the narrative. I hereby change the end of Bucky's story. He got hit by lightning, got superpowers, and became the first superhero horse in the universe.
Thank you.
I like it. That'll work.
Change that narrative. Yeah.
He can't tell Mary because it would blow his cover.
I know, right?
You know how many years ago that was?
A long time ago.
That was
He's
a
still out there.
He's still very long time ago. I mean, I was like 7 or 8, if that.
I don't have as many horror stories as you have growing up in the suburbs.
In the animal
realm. I did have a black and white cat called Booker T. That used to get outside and got out and got into somebody's car hood, and they started their car, and the cat came back with like,
ow,
yeah, like fan. So we had to save the cat. So take the cat to the vet, right?
Yeah,
save the cat. I'm a kid. I'm just a child. I'm crying, and the cat's all bloody and disgusting. And they stitched him up, and of course they had to gather all the because it was stitch. So the cat walked like this for a while until his skin stretched out. But the cat was saved. He wasn't laying in a field dead. What else happened? Oh, there was a dead cat. Not our cat, mind you, but I had my bike parked outside, and I would ride it to go to school or whatever. So I come out on a cold, wet morning to take my bike to school, and laying on the seat of my bike wasn't my cat. It was somebody else's dead cat. Yeah, I know, right? It was like laying over the seat. Like,
do you think somebody did that?
I don't. It was like a horse head in the bed. I don't know. But it was like I don't think I had any
I would have been like,
but they had laid this cat on the seat of my bike, so I had to pick. This is where I don't mind, I guess, now picking up dead things. I had to literally pick this cat up, and by then it was cold and hard and wet. It was a wet, cold, hard cat. And I had to pick it up, and it was in a U shape because it had been laying over my seat.
Aw, poor Putta.
And I know, and I had to lay it down and tell my parents, and then go to school. It was horrible.
Nothing. Oh, that made your day.
We're having a sad story competition. No kidding. Not truthfully trying. But I never had a horse get hit by lightning. I mean, you got me beat. There's no way I can come up with better things than that. Having a black and white cat in the city or suburbs is not the best thing either. When they get outside, you can't find them, so you call them, and you think you see them coming to you in the darkness, and it's not a cat. It ain't a cat. I'll just leave it there. It's not the cat. We got all sorts of things going on here I missed. Here we go. Mr. Fletcher bringing presents and letting loose under the day. Yeah, that's always fun. I didn't have a lot of that. We're not having competition. Try eating a half-dead bird on it. Yeah, that's not easy. Mom has witnessed the strays outside bringing animals to her.
Yeah, that not cool, but
what do you know, sister? Good God, man.
Well, you're a good brother.
I don't know.
Well, he took care of the horse.
Yeah, but why did he take care of the horse?
Because he's a good brother.
Well, what happened to the horse? Was the horse 14?
Yeah. Well, how many sad stories do we want to share today?
I don't know. A lot.
I mean, I've got more, but I don't want to be a downer.
I know. Right? Oh my God, there's more. Holy crap.
Hey, Roy.
Hey, Roy, welcome. Happy New Year. And it ends now New Year's tradition where the first week of New Year's we will tell sad pet stories, I guess, and strange, unusual growing up stories. Because trust me, we've been there today. You missed a few, buddy. You missed a few. There you go. Coffee.
Yeah, we started on food.
And then went off to pets for some strange reason. Again, just proving the point that you can't tie this show into any kind of category.
We resist hashtags. Oh, that's a great hashtag.
We resist hashtags. Resist. We always start on food. TC that's true. That is so true.
Oh, it was his horse. That's why he had to take care of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, understood now. Well, we got sad pet stories. Yeah, exactly. I know we all got them.
Oh, we got them in spades, man.
I'm telling you. think it's sad pet stories. You can start.
I got more.
But everybody has sad pet story things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just for some reason we got stuck in her basement with the chickens. Go back and check it out if you didn't hear it. So there you go.
Yeah, if you want to hear the wonderful story of my childhood, one of the many stories of my childhood.
Not her being great. Her parents were.
Yeah.
Her dad specifically. It was his idea.
Aunt Boo used to dress Mr. Fletcher up and drive him around in her little pink grocery cart.
I love that. Mr. Fletcher. I like that. Very tolerant. You gotta have a tolerant pet to do that kind of thing. I love the ones where they put the cat in motorcycle glasses and then, a little helmet, and then the cat rides on the guy's shoulder on his bike.
I know, right? Like our cats.
Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Welcome, dear.
Happy Thursday to you.
You are going to have to go back and check out the story that Mary told about chickens in the basement. Just saying. Chickens in the basement. What do we got?
Anybody else ever have chickens in the basement?
She went on to win blue ribbons.
Oh, good for her.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's always cool when you can do something like that with your pet. I mean, it's a 4-H kind of thing going on.
I did that too.
Okay. What did you do for 4-H?
Well, I had to borrow horses. So
yeah, because your pony was dead.
My dad's one sister that was into horses.
Did people have a hard time lending you horses because of your history with the other horse?
No.
Did anybody go, don't lend her a horse?
No.
Zeus doesn't like her and will shit. Yeah, no.
No, my aunt just let me use one. I showed a quarter horse in halter, and I got 6th place.
I have seen that movie. It is a good movie. You're absolutely right.
A street cat called Bob. I have not seen it.
It's cute.
I've not seen it.
It's cute. It's good. I highly recommend it. There you go. Tastes like and dinosaurs. That's right. Little dinosaurs in the basement. Chickens. They're dinosaurs. I'm telling you. So, okay, what was your 4-H animal?
Horses.
Okay, so what did you do with them?
It was very short-lived.
Okay.
So basically, for the 4-H, you get the book, you get the little books, and you have to learn about equine science and stuff like that. Different parts of the horse and whatnot. So that's basically what I did. I did mostly the.
So you just walked them around and showed them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you did competitive riding or something.
No.
Because the barrel running.
No, that's
figure eights.
No, that's rodeo.
Oh, see, I'm a city girl. I don't know what the difference between 4-H and rodeo.
So the only time I got to show.
Susan's here. Welcome, dear. She's on the Facebook side of things. Welcome. Go back if you didn't check. Maybe not.
There is riding and there's halter showing.
Go back and check out the chicken story. So, okay. So what did you do?
I just did the halter showing with the quarter horse.
Happy New Year to you as well.
And I was really upset because I didn't even realize I won a 6th place ribbon. I was just really upset because the mare was winning the whole time and wasn't behaving during the show when I was showing her.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that
she was winning.
I had lost.
She was talking. Winning, not winning.
Because you got to get them to stand properly and everything. And
she was all over the place.
Yeah, she was kind of.
But you got 6th place?
I got 6th place. I still have the ribbon someplace.
How many people were competing? Don't say 6.
Must have been about 10 of us, I think.
There you go. That's good. See, DC's hogs for 4-H. Stay here. Yeah, no kidding. Because after that, they auction them off usually, and then they butcher them. Hogs.
Yeah.
Hogs and cows and things like that.
That's
meat animals.
Like because there's a youth fair here every August or September. And that's got to be hard.
I think it's just roosters, right? That have the big talons.
Chickens are nothing to mess with.
Well, no, I mean chickens have talons, but I think roosters have the large hook on you kind of. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful film. So she's drive safe.
That would be hard. The hard part for kids because they raise these things from babies, right? little calves, little piglets, the whole 9 yards, the sheep, the whole, and then they go and show them. And then there's an auction, and these kids know that they put all this hard work in.
And they're going to be eaten at the end.
And they're going to be killed. And
that's got to be tough.
It's got to be tough. I never had to do that part of it.
Okay. Because I'm like, you raise these things from small animals, so the baby animals, let's start with that. And then they get bigger, and you emotionally attach to them.
Yeah, and you train them.
Yeah.
And everything.
Train them to walk into the stall. Sorry.
You train them to walk in the ring, the whole 9 yards, and then, their life is over as they know it. I could not.
On that cheery note,
I would have a hard time doing
I would
that.
too. Midwest is at least 1 o'clock. Chickens and eggs.
I castrated pigs one time, but that was not 4-H.
Stay tuned. Come back next week for that story.
It's a short story.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be real.
I grew up in the country. What can I tell you?
Oh my God. Hey, Julie. Yeah. It's a roller coaster.
Sad, stunned, and then laugh again.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
It's good for your endorphins.
Chick chat, an emotional roller coaster. You heard it here first. Oh my God. Yeah, we're having a killer time, all right. I'm telling you, man. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and we pretty much killed all farm animals that we can possibly.
And Dave's knees just slammed.
Not surprised, but keep them there until Tuesday of next week.
Yeah, if you want to know the story about the pigs and me, then tune in Tuesday and ask if you remember, and then I'll tell you the story.
Good Lord Almighty! Yeah,
country living with Mary.
Holy Crappenstein! It's a new show. The thing is,
I didn't even grow up on a farm. That's the kicker.
You did kind of. You were on a farm. It
was all around.
She was in the country.
I was in the country.
She had farms around her. She didn't grow up on said farm, but yeah. Holy Crappenstein. There's a ghost still standing. I know, right? She's out after it.
Yeah, my neighbors raised goats.
I can't wait till next week's show.
Goat sausage.
I can't wait. Y'all got to come back now because we got them stories coming.
I'll try to do a reset this weekend so I'm not so modeling,
Oh, my God. She's got to do some baking.
How not to farm with Mary.
That's a good list. It's a good one. That's a good title. I'm telling you, kids. Well, thank you and welcome to Farm Chat.
I think I'll stick with growing tomato plants.
Please.
Hey, fix it, lady.
Welcome.
And just in time for us to go.
Yeah, we got to go, kids.
I got to go to Aldi.
If you missed to buy chicken.
I already bought the chicken.
Oh, good. To buy whatever. Eggs, maybe. Anyway.
Yeah, the basics.
Thank you all for coming in. And God knows what the heck this was about. But tune in next week.
I hope your weekend goes better than my chickens in the basement.
And may your hogs roam free. I don't know.
We love you guys.
Terrifying. Everybody have a great weekend.
Mwah.
We will see you. Tomorrow is
Deals of the Dawns at 2 p.m., right?
Come by and check that out.
It's at 2 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay.
On Johnny's channel.
Eastern Standard Time.
Cajun Roots Reseller channel. It's me and a bunch of other Dawns and Johnny. Who
And Dave, I'll let you know next week the answer to that question.
Okay. Everybody have a great weekend.
We love you.
See ya. Hugs and kisses. Stay cold. Stay warm if you're cold and stay cold if you're warm. It's like a
just stop.
Just hit the button.
You hip kicks.